Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are ready for this deep clean with me. This is going to be a long one. I'm going to wash my sheets, pillowcases, and comforter along with some bathroom rugs, and then get a new set of sheets and another comforter on my bed, get a load of whites done. I'm finally going to clean the area under and behind our washing machine. While I am at it, I am going to go ahead and wipe down the washer and dryer. If you're ready for all of this cleaning motivation, please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you. Starting things off in my bedroom, it was time to get these sheets washed. I was doing so good with washing these so often, but I've gotten so busy and it has been a while. So today I'm just going to go ahead and wash these and get my other set of sheets and comforter onto the bed. Since these sheets are white, I am going to use a bleach tablet from the pack I found at Dollar Tree. I still have that tube to use. I've only been using one per load, but the instructions on this package say you can double up and use two if needed. Whenever I need to wash a load of whites, I try to compile all of the white stuff in the house because it's not that much, so I might as well wash them all together. But in this case, the sheets and pillowcases were already filling up the washer, so I was able to fit only one pair of my son's socks. Later on, I end up doing another load. Here are the bleach tabs I've been using. No complaints so far. I think I do need to use more than one. I'm just kind of nervous too, but I guess this is better than using actual liquid bleach. It's the reason why I bought them. I still have a couple left, but I do need to buy a backup pack, I guess, next time I go to Dollar Tree. Life has just been so crazy lately because I was wondering why I hadn't been able to change or wash my sheets. It's just been crazy busy. I know everyone can relate. I am usually one that loves to stay home and veg out on the weekends and just get grocery shopping done, spend time with the kids, take the kids to the park, do our movie night. I am very low-key like that. I know it can be a good thing or a bad thing, but my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, had texted me asking if me and my little one wanted to go to Bluey camp. It had come to our city. I had to look up some videos on YouTube first, of someone else's experience, and I watched a couple and it looked so fun, so I decided to plan that with her. I didn't want to waste a PTO day and go during the week, so we just went on a weekend. For this, you had to purchase the tickets in advance. You literally had to pick a date and specific time, so we did that. The reason I wanted to make sure it was worth it was because the tickets were $30 each, which is not bad, I know, but after total and taxes, everything came out to about $75. So it's like almost $100 day. I bought mine and my son's ticket, and then I added some bluey ears that he can wear on his head. And my sister-in-law got my niece the bingo ears. Those were $14 each. We were able to find a discount code. I think it was 10 or 15% off. So that's why the total came out to just the $75. So, yeah, we went and I definitely recommend it. It was totally worth the money. The description online says prepare to be in the house for about 50 minutes because it's an actual little replica of Bluey's house. They have their room, the living room, the kitchen, the playroom. They had the same blankets Bluey and Bingo wear when they play Granny. So they got to play Granny. They got to play a game of keepy uppy on the watermelon rug. All of the employees that worked there were so energetic and, of course, very patient with the kids. They found the right people to work that house and made the experience very worthwhile. In my opinion, it is very rare to me when you see someone working something like that who is happy and enjoying their job. You can tell they took the time to pick out who they wanted to work there. I don't know if they go on tour or what because they're only in the city for a certain amount of time, then it closes. This thing is called camp, like literally just CAMP. And they have different characters I've seen online. They have a Gabby's Dollhouse one, a Peppa Pig one, but my son wouldn't be interested in those. So I'm glad I took the chance and did this one with him. It was so worth it. The employees take you on a tour of the house and have an activity to do in each room. Then at the end, on your way out, you get to meet Bluey and Bingo and get pictures. 50 minutes seems so long at first, but honestly, I wish we could have spent more time in there. This is the little mattress pad slash protector I usually put under the fitted sheet on my bed, and I had forgot because I had washed it. I had already made the bed, as you saw earlier. I just threw it on the next day, I think. I use that for when our little one sleeps with us, just in case he has any accidents. Gotta protect the mattress. With the Bluey Camp thing, it literally took up our whole afternoon and evening. We picked the 3:45 p.m. time slot, but we wanted to ride together. The halfway point between her and I is my grandma's house, so I had to get there and take my son's car seat out to put in her car because she wanted to drive. So I want to say I left my house around 2 p.m. Sometimes the car seat takes me a long time to get out, and sometimes it takes me all of 2 seconds. So I needed to get to my grandma's with some time to spare, but get this. This was the time it took me 2 seconds to get it out. So I had a lot of time to spare. We also wanted to ride together because where it was, they do charge for parking and it made no sense to pay for parking twice. And plus, her and I and the kids can have bonding cousin time on the ride there. And we did not get back to my grandma's until around 7 p.m. And of course, we were so hungry. We stopped at Chick-fil-A for the kids first. Then for us, we got tacos right by my grandma's house. We stopped in and ate and hung out for a little bit. I didn't get back to my house until I want to say around 9:30, 10 p.m. So it was super late to me. We are usually asleep by that time. So I was struggling that night, and the next morning I was just so tired. I think that's why I'm such a homebody, but I am so grateful that she got us out of the house to do something because, like I said, it was worth it. getting these sheets folded and gonna put them away so they are ready and available for the next time I need to change out my sheets. The fitted sheet is always a little funky to fold up, but as long as it can fit in the little basket I keep all the sheets in, we are good. Don't get me wrong, I've got a few more sheets in my hall closet upstairs. I just like to keep the sheets in pillowcases that are specifically for my bed down here so I have easy access and don't have to go upstairs for when I need sheets. Because let's be real, sometimes I just don't feel like going upstairs. I feel like half the time I dread walking upstairs. I know, first world problems. But yes, I am not minimal at all. I do have more sheets and blankets in the hall closet upstairs. Don't get it twisted. I will say though, most of those are my oldest from when he was little. They're like character sheet sets he went through. They're not specifically for my bed or size of my bed. Like I said, I keep all of those down here. Here is my son's pillow he has had for a while now, and can you believe I have only washed it twice? This will be the third time. I feel like it is still a little bit dirty and can look cleaner, so I'm going to try some OxiClean that I just bought along with some regular laundry detergent. Let's see how this turns out, and even if it cleans it a little bit, it is fine because I will just give it another wash probably in a week or two just to make up for all the times I haven't washed it. Just slowly but surely get it clean. Speaking of OxiClean, I have been wanting to try it on some tennis shoes that I have. The cloth part is so dirty. I am seriously debating tossing them in the washing machine with laundry detergent and OxiClean and see what happens. There have been times I want to wear them, but when I put them on, I end up just taking them off because they are so dirty to the point it doesn't even look presentable. Here is how my son's socks came out after one wash with one bleach tablet. Not bad. They probably need another wash with a bleach tab. I feel like they can look better. I want to say before this, we've just been washing these with his colored clothes, so that didn't help. I'm going to try to do better about washing these with the whites and a bleach tab. Here is how the pillow came out straight out of the washer. Again, not bad. Just gonna continue to be more proactive about washing these types of things. After I washed it that first time a couple months back, oh my God, my son was so happy. It was so funny. It felt so genuine. I am sure he knows firsthand that it needed to be washed since he uses it every day. And also I was anticipating having to let this air dry, but it actually dries pretty good in the dryer in the low heat setting. Now, moving on to the deep clean under the washer. I am just moving everything that would be in my way so I can move the washer and get under there to deep clean. While I was already here, I was going to move the dryer, but the aluminum hose that's connected from the dryer to the wall started to make a noise, so I decided to leave that where it is just to be safe. It's been dirty under there for this long, it can stay that way. I will say though, under the washer is dirtier than the dryer, so that was priority. To wipe the washer and dryer down, I am just using good old Dawn dish soap and water, then just drying it off. The reason I didn't want to move the dryer was because I have seen such a headache it is to Mike when he has had to fix that part that connects the dryer to the wall where the heat comes from. And so as soon as I heard something make a noise when I was moving it at first, I just decided to leave as is and not give Mike something more he has to do. I feel like right when he gets some household tasks done that I just don't do, something else pops up and he has to get that done. Whenever I feel like it's never ending for me, I always have to remember and remind myself that I am sure he feels the same way sometimes, because there are just some things that I cannot do in the house that I just leave for him to do, which is a good, nice chunk. Whenever I text him or call him about something that happened in the house or something that needs to be fixed, I feel like I'm submitting a work order, and sometimes I feel so bad. But like I said, it's just stuff that I cannot do, and he can do it, so why not? If you're wondering what that chunk of gunky stuff was at the beginning of this cleaning, that was dried up liquid fabric softener. I would put it into the compartment. I thought that it goes in the washer and it would just go straight down and onto the floor, as you can see. And when I realized that's what was happening, I stopped using it, of course, and we just went without for a long time, which is fine. But then the scent beads came out and I have been using those and have not had any issues like I had with the liquid. Here I'm just wiping down the floor with a Clorox wipe. I did not feel like getting the mop or Swiffer out for this, so this will do for me. But anyways, I liked to use the fabric softener for the scent anyways, so that's why the scent beads work for me, well, for my family, because I use it for their clothes. was not expecting this tube or whatever it is, I don't know, let's just call them Michael things, to be so dusty. So since I was already back here, it just made sense to get this cleaned as well. I am going to dust it off first with a dry microfiber cloth and then wipe it down with a Lysol wipe just for good measure. This little cubby up here wasn't too bad, so again, when in Rome. Another thing that I need to do in here so bad is dust the wire shelves that you see when I'm doing laundry. In the nooks and crannies of them, they are extremely dusty. I think I've cleaned them once since we've moved in, which is bad, but I remember it being just such a hassle to clean them when I did clean them because, like I said, all the dust and dirtiness was all in the nooks and crannies that you won't even know existed. And something that you thought would only take about 5 minutes, it ends up taking 30 minutes to an hour. So it's not like I can go and just wipe them down real quick and be done. You really have to get into each crevice and wipe it. It's kind of like the stove grates. Hopefully one day I can muster up the strength to do it and then in turn just keep up with it, I guess, so it doesn't get as bad as it is now. Now I am just going to wipe down the top of the washer and dryer just to make it look and feel more clean. Then I'm going to start putting this room back together, putting back the washer where it belongs, putting back the ironing board that I store in here, our little green machine, and the one laundry basket for towels. I was dreading cleaning under this washer. I don't know why, because honestly, it didn't even take an hour. I think that's why I was dreading it. I didn't want to spend so much time cleaning it, but it ended up taking less than an hour. I think at first glance, the dirtiness was just so bad. It looked so bad and overwhelming. I think when we first see that, it is kind of intimidating, but I'm glad that I sucked it up and went ahead and did it. I think I thought the dried up fabric softener would be more caked on and then hard to get off, but it was actually really easy and kind of satisfying to clean up. Almost forgot this spot back here. It was a little dusty and had a little bit of dryer lint, so I went to vacuum that up real quick and then wiped it down with a Lysol wipe because again, I was not pulling out the mop or the Swiffer. I think I will have to have Mike help me when I want to clean under the dryer so that way he can supervise the dryer vent or dryer duct. I don't know, whatever it is. It can't be as bad as under the washer was because I'm not pouring liquid fabric softener in the dryer, so at least I know that much. is all the dust from today. Not too bad, but still so gross. I'm gonna get this emptied and back on the charger because I feel like every time I need to use this, it has good suction for about 30 seconds and then it dies. Not because the product is bad, it's just because it is the user not charging the battery as often. So I am trying to do better about that. Here are all of the after shots. If you made it this far, thank you so much for being here and for coming along with me to deep clean. I hope this video gave you some motivation and helped in some way. I hope you have a great day, night, week, weekend, or whenever you're watching this. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I will see you next time.